Hey guys, how's it going? I had to do a part 2 here. Alrighty, okay, anyway, we're back at the belts here. Alright, we've got it as tight as we need there. We were talking, remember, 120 pounds deflecting a 1/4 inch. Yay, okay. So now, we go up here and we can see that we have our 4 bolts for the pillow bearing. Let's lock see our locks in there. Just kind of wait a sec, don't lock those up yet. Tighten these 4 bolts here for your pillow bearings because we're good. On mine, we have 15.5 inches here to there. And so now, okay, we tighten up our pillow bearings. We lock our locks, lock the locking bolt, hold this with a 1/2 inch while you lock the other one with a wrench just so it won't move. And then do the same thing here on this one. As you can see right there, okay. Bring your nut all the way in and then put a 1/2 inch wrench there, hold it, and tighten here. All right, now if you've done all that, you can forget about this part. Your belt here is tight. Distance from this shaft and that shaft is the same as the distance from this shaft to the shaft down here. Okay, so we're good. So now you can forget all about that system. It's tight, it's done. Now coming over here, we have our belts, which are going to be loose. Okay, so was showing you previously how to loosen up those bolts at the bottom. Okay, they're the motor bolts. They're 9/16. There's that one, and then there's that one there. Okay, so we've loosened that up on this side and on the other side. Okay, so let's just go over here to make sure we all understand what we're doing here. Okay, so there's the 9/16 here, and there we've loosened them before on the other video. This one here I slacked off because the motor's going to come ahead. So now what we're going to do is from this bolt here, you bring it ahead. Let's just take our time and get over there. Okay. That adjustment bolt right there. We're going to tighten that with a 1/2 inch wrench. Okay. We just put it on the square part there. And we tighten it once we get the right wrench. All right. So we sit there and we bring this forward because we're going to move the engine forward. So as you're tightening that, you can see that these belts are going to start to tighten up. So again, tighten over there, tighten that up. Get these belts pretty tight. They're just supposed to deflect like about 10 pounds, 10 pounds for like, I think, an 1/8 of an inch. There's 2 of them there, and it's got a big pulley on the back, so it doesn't have to be as tight as the other main drive belt, And again, don't worry about the hydraulic belt here, because it's with the motor. You're not loosening that up at all. All you're going to do is bring the motor ahead. We tighten this up, right? And get it as tight as you need with that there. And then we simply come back over here and we've tightened this one as much as we need. Tighten that one as much as so your belts are tight. Then get your locking nut right in there, and again, hold a wrench here, tighten the nut. Coming back down here, we tighten this just to meet the motor. Not very tight because it's not going to go back. We don't want it to go back anymore. So that's what we do, and then we put our locking nut on, tighten it, and then don't forget, tighten up the 4 engine bolts, 9/16s, and then you're pretty well ready to go. Yeah. Oh, my wife was saying, how come you don't get so many subscribers, Roz? And I say, well, I don't know. I guess they're just too busy and don't want to subscribe. She says, yeah, but just because my 72 Pinto got repossessed, right? And I'm like, oh, come on, honey, that's not too bad. You can give me a lift to the poorhouse. Then she said, but we don't have a car to take us to the poorhouse. But anyways, it doesn't matter. So what I did the other day without a car, because they, repossessed my 72 Pinto, I just took the Stumper. I had to go to the beer store and get some beer. The only problem is, like a 1/4 mile down the road, I got busted, pulled over. And they towed my machine back home for me. It cost me quite a few bucks. Wife got mad and this and that. Oof. And then with the judge and the restraining order and the wife, mamma mia. But anyway, if you can subscribe, that'd be cool. Save me a lot of headaches with the wife. Thank you, guys.